Good morning, Oklahoma City, and welcome to the Clara Luper Show. In a moment, your host, Sister Clara Luper.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a happy good morning to you wherever you are. This is a Clara Luper radio show, and this is a show that's going to tell you what's happening here in Oklahoma City. The Faith Memorial Baptist Church will be celebrating their annual Youth Day on tomorrow, June the 11th. The guest speaker for the 11 o'clock hour will be Joyce Johnson Henderson, Director of School and Community Affairs for the Oklahoma City Public Schools. The day will culminate with a concert at 6:30 p.m. featuring the Faith Memorial Baptist Church Youth Choir. The special guest will include the Antioch Institutional Baptist Church's Youth Choir, Mrs. Dominia Gardner Wisby, Reverend Kevin Moss. As you know, Barbara Potts is a youth choir directress. Georgia Young Jr. is a pianist, and Reverend Lawrence H. Evans Sr. is the pastor. The entire public is invited to share with the Faith Memorial Baptist Church as they celebrate their annual Youth Day. I told you about the Ron K. and Renee's Beauty Complex. Well, some of you have gone by, you've seen it. It's at 4701 North Martin Luther King. I told you last week that if you're looking for employment in the following areas, as a hairstylist, a manicurist, a barber, or a facialist, all you'll have to do is to go by. Contact Betty Mack at 427-0787. Remember, you must be licensed. Today's program is being brought to you by your Allstate Insurance agent, Marilyn Hildred, and Marilyn would like to thank you for your support. Her telephone number is 843-0811. It doesn't make any difference what kind of insurance you need. Why don't you call Marilyn? Gates Barber Shop is located at 2609 North Martin Luther King, and he is ready today to serve you. Mr. Gates, Robert Gates, 2609 North Martin L. King, will give you the kind of haircut that goes with your personality. Gates Barbershop, 2609 North Martin Luther King. This portion of our program is brought to you by Hometown, located at 2001 Northeast 23rd Street or 23rd and Martin Luther King. And it's open 24 hours for your convenience. And they have some special sales today. When you go in the store, be sure and look around for those sales. Dr. A.L. Dial is really excited because for the past 31 years, he has been part of the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. He has been able to stay on the ship. He's located at 934 Northeast 8th Street in Oklahoma City. Dr. A.L. Dial. 938 Northeast 8th Street in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I know you're saying I need to have my children's eyes tested. Don't worry about it. Why would you worry about it when all you have to do is to call Dr. A.L. Dial, 235-0536 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. When I think of child care, I think of Johnson's Sardinas, located at 1643 Northeast 50th Street in Oklahoma City. The telephone number is 424-4656. Johnson's Sardinas will take care of your needs. It's Miss Black Oklahoma time, and today we are going to ask you to talk about the Miss Black Oklahoma contestants. We want you to talk about them. We want you to talk about Miss Black Southwestern State University, Weatherford, Oklahoma, the lovely Shakisha Langston. We want you to talk about Miss Black Stevens County, Crystal Jenkins, Miss Black Tulsa, Oklahoma, Star Williams, Miss Black Tulsa County, Jacqueline Jackson, Miss Black University of Central Oklahoma, Kerline Crenzy, Miss Black Muskogee, Melanie Stidham, Miss Black Oklahoma County, Krista Halem, and somebody's here to talk about it. Tell me what you know about Krista.
Good morning, Miss Luper.
Good morning.
So happy to see your smiling face.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to see you. I understand you know something about Krista.
I am delighted to have something to say about her. Yes, speaking of Crystal Ham, She is a very special, respectable, sweet young Christian woman. Crystal has a lot to offer, and the reason why I say she have much to offer, her values and her standard, they are high. You know what? She is a great role model for young people that surround her. You know, Miss Luper, in visiting her, I tell you, and holding a conversation, she can certainly be a help to our young ladies. When you meet people today and they are about something, it says an awful lot. Yeah, she is a great role model for other young ladies. You don't meet young ladies like her too often. Crystal uses the Bible for her guideline, and she's a faithful, dedicated member of the Redeemed Missionary Baptist Church. And she's under the leadership of Pastor L.R. Drinkwater, anointed, strong teacher in the Word. This has made Crystal a strong young lady. Crystal accepts the Word of God and she applies it to her life. The Word of God is exhibit through her conduct, yes, through her conduct and her principle. Miss Luper, this is certainly a joy to talk about somebody that you in church with and see how she carries herself. This is remarkable in these trying times. Now, I appreciate Crystal's positive attitude and her outgoing personality, knowing that one person can make a difference in this world. She's pursuing her education. Yes, I am proud of her, Calvin. I could just use this whole time talking about her, but I know the time won't permit. She is a great young lady, and I'm convinced without a shadow of a doubt, Crystal will represent the state of Oklahoma with dignity and pride. She will not bring a disgrace upon her God, her church, her state, herself, nor her family, and nor you, Mrs. Luper, says you are the head of the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. Crystal's characteristics and her ability will be an asset to this great state of Oklahoma as she represents Miss Black Oklahoma so courageously. I want you to know we have Pastor L.R. Drinkwater and the Redeemed family endorsing this young lady 100%. And I'm Geraldine Dowdy. I am happy to be one of her loyal supporters.
Thank you, Geraldine. We are talking about the contestants in the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. That pageant will be held June the 17th through the 24th with the finals on the 24th. Let's talk about our contestants. Miss Dale's Black Dale City, Kim McClam. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine today. I'm talking about my beautiful contestants. Do you have anything to say about any other contestants, or do you have one particular one you want to talk about?
Well, I'm proud of all the young ladies that will be competing for this very prestigious position. My daughter, Kimberly McClam, will be one of the contestants, and quite naturally, I'm very, very proud of her. She's a very, very dedicated, determined, conscientious young lady, and she just possesses some qualities that kind of rare to see in teenagers a lot in this day and time. And I think she'll make a very good contestant in this pageant.
And you are?
I'm Kimberly's father. Kimberly is a student at Dale City High School. She'll be representing Dale City, and she'll be a senior when school starts back this fall. Right now, she presently maintains 4.133 GPA, and she's just a very hard-working student, loves her schoolwork, loves her community. She contributed a lot of community service in the Dale City, Mid-Dale area, and she's just a very outgoing, courageous young lady.
So you are endorsing her for Miss Black Oklahoma?
Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm behind her 100%. She's a very Christian young lady. She is a member of the Greater First Deliverance Temple, which is pastored by Bishop Daniel C. Little here in Oklahoma City.
Thank you so very kindly for calling. I'm talking about young ladies that will be competing for Miss Black Oklahoma. Let's talk about Cameron University with LaTony Melvin. Let's talk about Duncan, Oklahoma with Tanisha Williams. And we can't help but talk about Langston University with Terriana Harris. Miss Black Oklahoma City, Ronell Walker. Miss Black Oklahoma State University, Ryan Rains. Miss Black Oak Mug at OSU, Jennifer McDowell. Miss Black Oak Muggy, Mabel Asbury. Miss Black University of Oklahoma, Regina Ray. Miss Black, Forest Park, Reese Milton. Yes, Miss Black, Oklahoma. The young ladies will arrive in Oklahoma City on Saturday, June the 17th at exactly 2 o'clock p.m. They will be greeted by a staff that will arrive at 12:30 p.m. The pages will be there at 1 o'clock. And we are inviting you that would like to welcome these beautiful young ladies to Oklahoma City to be there at 1:45 p.m. There will be a welcoming reception. Mrs. Nancy Moore and the Honorable Retired United States Assistant Attorney General John E. Green is in charge of that reception, and from what I hear, it's going to be exciting. The young ladies will receive their rooms, and then at 4:30 they will go into a period of orientation, and at 7 o'clock there'll be a welcoming dinner. Now that welcoming dinner will be out of sight. It will be headquartered at Bricktown Plaza Hotel in Oklahoma City at Reno and Martin Luther King. The theme for the pageant is Cross the Bridge to Success. And we can hardly wait until 7:30 a.m. on Sunday. There will be the Wilma Ray's prayer breakfast. The Honorable Reverend Derek Richardson will deliver the message. At 10:45, the young ladies will leave the hotel and they will head to the Emmanuel Baptist Church along with the pages, the staff, parents, and friends. The Emmanuel Baptist Church is located at 2140 North Kelly Avenue in Oklahoma City. Reverend Chester West is the pastor. Now, to cross the bridge, you need encouragement. And what is better than spiritual encouragement? What is better? Well, they'll get it because they will hear that choir at Emmanuel Baptist Church, and most of all, they will hear that sermon by the Honorable Reverend Chester West. Let's talk about our contestants. If we don't talk about our own, who will? Hello?
Hello there, Mrs. Luper. How are you this morning?
I'm fine this morning.
Well, good. I just want to call to tell you something. This is Nancy Davis.
Yes.
And I just want to call to tell you that I know that Miss Black Oklahoma City, Ronell Walker, will be the winner this year.
You know that?
I know it.
Well, last night I was sure that the Pacers would be the winner, but something happened. I don't know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you, Ronell is a very wonderful, Christian, sophisticated young lady that we all are really pushing for. Ronell has so much poise and dignity and personality that we know that she will represent Oklahoma with grand colors. And Mrs. Luper, she's had a lots of good experience because she's been brought up in the First AME Church in Spencer, Oklahoma. She has been a singer in the Langston University Choir, and she works with the young people at our church. Ronell is a graduate of Langston University, and you know that's my school, and I'm really pushing for her. And I want you to know that Ronell is very intelligent. She is pretty, she's outgoing, and she's always trying to help others. So we are saying that Ronell will be the next Miss Black Oklahoma.
Well, great. Now, you said we. Who are we?
I'm saying the people of Oklahoma City.
Oh, I see.
Representing Oklahoma
I
City.
see. Well, I want to remind you that Oklahoma City hasn't had a winner since 1985.
Well, this year we are going to show everybody what we can do. And then, too, I want you to know that Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, where she's a member, is really pushing for her in our church, the First AME Church, and the people in Spencer, because she was brought up in the First AME Church over in Spencer, Oklahoma. So I'm saying, everybody, let's get behind all of the contestants. All of them are good. But I think you'll find that Ronell Walker will stand out because of her talent, her poise, her dignity, and her charm. I must close, Miss Luper. Have a good day.
Well, certainly I'm going to have a good day because this is a good day. I understand that Miss Black Comanche County is on her way to Oklahoma City. She should arrive here at least by 11 o'clock. That's Tony. And Tony, from what I've heard, they say that Tiffany Scott is going to take that crown back to Lawton. to Comanche County. Tiffany Scott and her lovely mother are on their way to Oklahoma City because they just want to come here and drive through the city, and they are making preparation for next Saturday. Now, on next Monday, there will be a homecoming luncheon, and it will be out of sight. Alfreda Baker, one of the past contestants of Miss Black Oklahoma, will be the uh, the main speaker. That's at the homecoming luncheon on next Sunday at exactly 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock there will be an orientation and photo session rehearsal. But at 7 o'clock there will be a picnic at Clara Luper's Lake, and that is going to be a picnic. I haven't decided as yet what I'm going to serve, but I know they will be at the lake, but they can't fish. All they can do is look at my beautiful goldfish. The young ladies will rehearse from 9:30 to 11:30. On Monday, they understand that to cross the bridge to success, you must have goals, and that will be that Leola Ford's breakfast. The guest speaker will be Mr. Richard Rush, who is the state president, who is president of the state Chamber of Commerce. Now, he has done it for the past 7 or 8 years, and everybody's really excited, and I understand that he has watched the pages grow up, and he's upset. He is really upset if he would be a minute late, but he's never late. Clara Luper.
Good morning, Miss Luper.
Good morning.
This is Gloria Matthews.
Yes, Mrs.
And
Matthews.
I'm calling you from Norman, Oklahoma, the only University of Oklahoma. We just arriving. I'm sorry we not be there today, but I am calling you from the University of Oklahoma, where I'm attending a class this morning.
Yes.
And I want to say congratulations to all the contestants when they arrive. And I know all of them are good, and we are giving all of them. We're sure that all of them are good, and everybody's a winner.
They have to be good to come to the state.
Beg your pardon?
They have to be good to come to the
It
state.
has to be good to come to the state, but I'm congratulating all the contestants.
Have you picked a winner?
No, I have not picked a winner because, we can't pick a winner. We just have to go with all of them. Let them win themselves. I haven't picked a winner yet.
What position do you hold with the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant?
Beg your pardon. I'm position of the hospitality chairman.
You're the hospitality
I'm the hospitality chairman of the Miss Black Oklahoma City.
Do you have that hospitality suite ready?
I have a hospitality suite ready. I'm encouraging all my friends to come and buy their tickets from Chauncey Shardinas for the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant.
Oh, you have some tickets left.
Yes, I do. I have about 10 left, and I have to get rid of them by Friday.
All right.
All of my friends out there, my beautician friends, and my child care center friends, I want them to come in and purchase a ticket from me.
Who is your assistant in the hospitality
My assistant is
department?
Bosie Walker.
Mrs. Bosie Walker?
Mrs. Bosie May Walker.
Oh, I see. Everybody looks forward to your attending the pageant, and they want to know what you're going to wear each day.
Well, I can't tell them what I'm going to wear. I tell them to come and see.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Matthews. I was just
You
saying...
say
what the
everybody's
picture-
wanting to know what I'm going to wear.
Yes.
Well, why is that? Everybody looks nice.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying they want to know what you're going to wear because you're the person that's over the hospitality, and
Well,
you have
just
to
tell
look
them to
good.
come out. I'll tell them to come out. I'm going to give them a surprise. I want them to come out and see me every night.
Oh,
Hospitality room will be open every night after 9.
all right. Well, thank you so very kindly for calling me today.
Okay, good luck.
Good
all your
luck.
pageants.
Okay.
Contestants.
We are talking today. We are talking about our contestants, our own contestants. One writer wrote, of all the women in the world, a black woman is a pearl. She's a diamond of a race, a valuable gem in her place. All through slavery, she stood her test. That's why we know that she's the best. On she goes with blistered hands. She has to work day and night. Smile, black woman, smile, lift up your head to Jesus, as the Bible say. And someday, and the someday has come, because these young ladies represent a race of people that have stood the test through slavery, through segregation, and now they are all in college. They are going places that we have never been, and they are dreaming dreams that we can't even imagine. And we are talking about the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant that will be in Oklahoma City. And I am so proud. I haven't had one person to turn me down for an ad or for a ticket. What a day. What a day. Oh, I can really say everybody loves Clara Luper because I asked those of you that hated me to send me $5, and not one of you sent me $5. So I know you love me, and I appreciate it. But let's talk about Calvin Luper's dinner. Now, Calvin is here, and Calvin should come over here and tell you about his dinner because he has one of the greatest speakers of all times that will be there for his dinner. And Rosetta Coleman's luncheon must not be overlooked because at Rosetta Coleman's luncheon, Dr. Cole will be the guest speaker. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coco Thomas, your fantastic reporter. As some of you know, the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant will be June 24th, and I will be participating in it. I will be at Page. Also, the NAACP Youth Council meetings are every Monday night at 7 o'clock p.m. And to all of the contestants, good luck. Keep this in mind. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. This is Coco Thomas, your fantastic reporter.
Thank you so much, Coco. I'm sure Coco is all ready for the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. Is that true, Coco?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I understand that you've been a page now for how many years?
7.
For 7 years. How old are you now?
I'm 10 years old.
Oh, so you've been a page ever since you were 3 years old?
Yes, I have.
Oh, why don't you quit?
I don't want to quit.
Why?
I want to make it up. I want to make it to a contestant and be Miss Black Oklahoma one day.
Oh, I see. And that's what you want. What do you think it takes to win Miss Black Oklahoma?
It takes confidence and patience and practice.
Oh,
because
girl.
practice makes perfect.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for giving me that information, and I'll see you soon. Say a special hello to your grandmother for me, okay?
Okay.
This is a Clara Luper radio show, and we're talking about Tuesday, Calvin Luper's dinner, and everybody wonder about Calvin Luper's dinner. I'm going to tell you who's going to be his guest speaker. Dr. Robert Phillips will be Calvin Luper's guest speaker. We wonder about Calvin Luper's bridge. What kind of bridge he will have. Calvin Luper is here in person. Calvin, it's Tuesday at 7 o'clock, and people want to know about your dinner.
People don't have to worry about it because it is well planned, well thought of. But before I tell them about my dinner, I want to say good morning to you and how lucky, how blessed I am to be in the studio, not only with you, but with Mrs. Downey at the same time. It's such a privilege and such an honor to be around two intelligent young ladies, one that taught at Dungy and the other one came through Dungy. There's so much country in here now, I feel like hollering, hee-haw, hee-haw.
Just so you don't sing.
I won't sing. But then we were talking about, I got you good then. We're talking about Tuesday, June the 20th, when the Calvin Luper dinner will be at 7 p.m. Now, I have a guest speaker there, and it's Dr. Robert Phillips. You've heard him here on the Clara Luper radio show, and you will have an opportunity to really hear him and to hear more about his experiences in the United States Air Force, his experiences across this nation, his international experiences, his experiences in the stock market, and it's going to be a great speech. But then I also will have there with me too a young man that you hear every Saturday here on KTLV. That's none other than Reverend Barris. Reverend Barris will be a dynamic part of the Calvin Luper dinner, and of course we will have some feature entertainment. Those of you who listen to the show regularly, you might know who it would be, but I'm hopeful that tonight that Brother Nero doesn't lose his voice during the play out there at the 11 St. James Baptist Church, because on the 20th of June, that Tuesday, he will definitely need it. And because Ellis is getting better, we've been practicing, and the Weekend Singers, we got a special performance that will be at the Calvin Luper dinner. It's going to be a fantastic affair, Mom. You know why? Because we're in competition with the staff. Now, the contestants come in, they're competing for Miss Black Oklahoma, but we're competing for the most encouraging and the most inspirational and the most decorative dinner, lunch, breakfast that the contestants and the staff and the pages, the escorts that they will have. And we're going all out this year because we got the best in speakers. We're going to have the best in decoration. We're going to have the most motivating speaker. Our little 2-hour time period that the contestants will have and the pages and the escorts will have, sit there and enjoy a great meal, hear a great speech, be moved and motivated by Reverend Burris, and then to hear the weekend singers. You're talking about a great time. That Tuesday will be the highlight of the Miss Black Oklahoma Pageant 2000. Oh, what a thrill it's going to be.
Calvin, thank you for that information or misinformation.
That's
However,
information,
it
Mom.
could be misinformation because on Monday, Mrs. David Lee Hall will take over with her cosmetology makeover, and that will be something. Miss David Lee Hall has been doing it for 31 years, and it is because of Miss David Lee Hall, Miss Rosie Heron, and Mr. C.P. Wilson that we are going to Emmanuel Baptist Church. Hello, this is Clara.
Clara, this is Rayanne Wilson from Okmulgee.
From Okmulgee.
Yes, and I was calling to invite the people of Oklahoma City to come out and see Miss Black Okmulgee and the other contestants who will be participating in the pageant this coming week.
Do you think you have
We're
a chance?
ready.
Do you think Okmulgee is ready?
Okmulgee is more than ready, Mrs. Luper. We are ready. We are so anxious we can hardly wait.
Tell me about your contestant.
Our contestant is a junior in Okmulgee High School. She participates in every extracurricular activity that school offers. She's an honor student. She's the vice president of her class. She led the 2000 graduating seniors into their graduation. She participated in all of the graduation activities. She is a Christian girl. Right now, she's on her way to Florida to participate in the Baptist National Convention, where she will be competing in the National Oratorial Contest. So she's an outstanding young lady. We're very proud of her. She's a beautiful girl, very talented, and we know that this year Okmulgee is going to win the crown and bring it back to Green Country.
You have really done a job with that pageant in Okmulgee. Would you tell us how many people, children altogether, you had participating in the Miss Black Okmulgee pageant?
We had 37 contestants, and that along with that many escorts. We had so many young people that we had to break our pageant into 2 sessions this year because there were too many for us to do in one program. The young people of Okmulgee have just embraced our program. They are learning, they are growing, and we just contribute all of that really to you because you are our inspiration for bringing that program to Okmulgee and the Okmulgee community.
Well, I'm so proud of you. You're the one. You not only that program, but you're involved in so many things in the CME church and in your community. I'm so proud of you, and you're bringing me a winner this year.
We are bringing a winner. And we're also bringing Keenan with us this year. He's looking forward to it. So we're excited, and we just want all of the people of Oklahoma City to share this excitement with us.
If anyone from Okmulgee, and there are a lot of people here from Okmulgee, Oklahoma, I'm telling you, we will have sections reserved for the people from various cities, and because all of the girls will be here, and those Okmulgee people will be hollering, go, and your contestant's name is what?
Mabel Danielle Asbury.
Mabel Asbury.
Yes.
Oh, she's sweet as a berry.
She is sweet. She is so sweet.
And you will have her here Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Mrs.
Wilson.
Mrs. Luper.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I'm getting the news today. Everybody's telling me they got a winner. Last night I thought I had a winner in the Pacers. I don't know what happened during that game. I cannot imagine what happened during that game. But let's get back here to the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. On Wednesday, it's education. Education is the key to crossing the bridge. Started out with the Nancy Davis's breakfast. Last week, Nancy told you all about her speaker, Priscilla Matoya, and Priscilla's out of sight. I can tell you that. She's a member of my church. But from 9:30 to 12:30, there will be a leadership workshop that will be conducted by Shelley Luper, Wilson, and Merlin Hildred. Now, that leadership workshop will help prepare the young ladies for the real world, and I'm real excited about it. And after then, we will have the Carol Wade's luncheon.
Mom, let me say something about that workshop, because that workshop is being co-sponsored by Allstate Insurance, your insurance agency, where Merlin, your insurance company, where Merlin is one of the top agents, where Shelley is one of the top management. And what they have done is that nationwide and in this region, they've invited their supervisors, their bosses, to come in. Their co-workers there on a regional level will be coming in from Phoenix, from Kansas City, maybe from Denver. They will be coming in to be a part of this reception. It's going to be a fantastic reception and workshop, and that Wednesday evening.
Thank you so very kindly.
And thank you, Mrs. Luper.
Oh, thank you. And the 6:30 judges dinner, that lovely, that dynamic young lady that has certainly made history. One of the most beautiful young ladies in America, Eva Knight, will be the guest speaker. She will be flying in here from Washington, D.C. on Friday, and she will speak at the judges' dinner. The judges will be here. And next week I will tell you about the judges. But at 7:30, now I want you to get the time, the curtains will go up on the Miss Black Oklahoma State Pageant. Tinker Air Force's color guard will bring in the colors. It's going to be very colorful, and you're going to be surprised at who will do the national anthem for us this year. And I would like to thank Mrs. Ford for helping us get that particular person. On Saturday, June the 24th, remember, the pageant will be held at 7:30 p.m. And you better be there on time. Hello?
The pageant.
Hello?
The pageant will be at 7:30 there. What's that address again, Mom?
Oh, Reno and Martin Luther King or Reno.
And you better be
Hello?
on time.
Hello, Mrs. Luper.
Yes.
This is Mrs. Hunter, and I want to tell you about the Friday's dinner.
Okay.
Friday's dinner.
The Friday's breakfast,
Okay, please get it out.
and also the Friday's dinner for the judges' dinner. But because he was talking about that, and we were talking about the breakfast. But I'm going to start off with the breakfast. My Friday morning breakfast, as you know, will be one of the most fantastic breakfasts of the week.
Will you be
Because I'm
Calvin?
having for my speaker, what did you say?
Will you be Calvin Luper?
Oh, you know, Calvin is not even in the race.
Oh, my goodness. Watch what you say, Miss Hunter.
We were only talking about those who are having breakfast. Those
okay.
are the people that's in the adult. So there's the breakfast for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the Friday morning is breakfast because I'm having Reverend Potts, former student of mine and a graduate of Douglas School in Lawton, Oklahoma, one of the best cities that's in the state of Oklahoma. And he is a wonderful, wonderful person. He's in the ministry, and he has done a lot of work in the field of ministry. So I'll be looking for you to come out to my breakfast on Friday morning, and the breakfast is at 7:30. And I want you to hear this delighted and dynamic speaker that I'm having for the girls on to cross the bridge to success.
Well, I
Friday
want
morning. Then the dinner that afternoon, the judges' dinner. The judges' dinner that night, I do want you to prepare and come to that. Because you miss the judges' dinner, you'll miss the treat of your life because you miss meeting all the judges that will be judging the contestants for the night.
Well, lady, I say the best for the last because I wanted to tell everybody about that Tuesday breakfast.
Tuesday's a
That
beautiful day.
Tuesday breakfast.
That Tuesday we start
Because
off
that's
Tuesday.
Elnora Douglas's breakfast. Elnora has supported the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant for years. Elnora has done more to sell tickets and ads than anybody you can think of. That Elnora Douglas's breakfast and the guest speaker will be the young man that directs the Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Burt. Now, Lenny, you're going to have to go some to compete with Elnora Douglas. That breakfast will be out of sight. Well, Calvin, we have talked, and Miss Hunter has talked, and now we are ready once again to invite people to the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant.
Well, that's
Not
very
only
easy to
that,
do,
but if
Mom.
they need some energy, let me tell you.
Well,
You tell them about that, Calvin.
You definitely. You know, this is a fantastic week coming up. I'm looking forward to it. Each and every breakfast, each and every luncheon, each and every dinner during Miss Black Oklahoma week. We want you to be a part of it. We invite you, the members of the community, to come out, to see these young ladies, to not only give them the positive spirits, but to come there and see these young ladies from across our great state. We have a beautiful state, and we have some beautiful young ladies now. Of course, The ones we've seen, those we know we're going to root for. But when you see all of these beautiful flowers together, it's going to be some type of fantastic affair. You got to be a part of it. But then a natural herbal energizer, natural solution for weight loss, oh my goodness, it's called AM300, a natural herbal energizer. AM300 with chromium, with chromium PICOLINATE. Now this is a natural herb energizer that you should try. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to start trying some of this because I'm going to need all the energy I can to keep up with the young ladies, keep up with the pages, keep up with the escorts, and especially that dynamic staff of Miss Black Oklahoma during that week. So Mr. Robert Gates is the distributor, 424-1758. I know he's listening. So Mr. Gates, fix me up a week's supply, and I'll be ready. I know I'll be more than ready because I'll have my haircut and I'll have my energy there from Mr. Robert Gates. But all of this, that's not only Miss Black Week, that's available right now. So keep listening, and we'll tell you more about the natural herb energizer, the natural solution for weight loss. I wonder if it'll help your stomach, huh?
I'm sure it will. All you have to do is
I got to try to like it.
But we have a new company in Oklahoma City. I tell you about this tour company, and I want to see if anybody can call me and tell me the name of the company that I've been telling you about. And also the fact you will see a big bus roll up. You will see Mr. Hornbeak, and you will be surprised. You're going to be surprised because we have a tourist company, and I would like for that owner of the company to call me immediately at 672-1220. We want to hear his voice. We want to hear what he has to say because if you are going on planning a trip, if you're going to homecoming, anything, be sure and call him.
Well, I don't know who's calling, Mom, but
I want him to call.
I don't know who's calling, but someone's on the line now. Good morning. How are you doing?
I know the name of that tour.
You
What
know-
is it? It's Sam Webb's tour. Sam Webb's tour. Oh, yes, Lord. You are
Who is
exactly
this we're
right.
talking with, Mom?
Mr. David Hall. That's Mr. David Hall. Sam, who is it now again? David Hall. Okay. Now,
The name of the tour company.
Sam Webb Tour.
All
Okay,
right.
if you're going planning a trip, remember Sam Webb. You better write it down and be like David Hall. And I told you that we have the most intelligent listening audience out. Haven't we given everybody a chance this morning? I want people to call me and let's hear who they think is going to win. That Forest Park, Miss Black Forest Park is so pretty, it's unbelievable. Along with Miss Black Oak Mother, Miss Black University of Oklahoma, Miss Black Oak Mother, Oklahoma, Miss Black Oklahoma State University. I know y'all
Black
be
Girl
jealous
City's
of me
dad
because
signed
all
her
of these will
jersey.
be my children. I know you must be jealous of me.
Miss
because
Black
I
Girl
have the
City,
most
Miss Black
beautiful-
Oklahoma City, Miss
Oh,
Black
yes.
Oklahoma County, Miss Black
Mr.
Tulsa,
Bird
Miss Black
walking in,
Tulsa
he's always
County.
smiling
Well-
because he's going to be a part of it. Hello?
Right, he,
Hello, Miss Luper.
Okay,
This is
we'll go back to that.
Sam Tools and Charter. This is Sam Webb.
That's Sam
Sam
Webb.
Webb, tell me about your charter.
Oh, we is anxious, ready to go.
You ready to go?
Yes, we ready.
Okay, you want to take church groups?
Church groups, any group, wherever they want to go, anywhere they want to go, when they want to go. Just call me and let me know the charter, and we got a 47 passenger, 87 Eagle bus, air conditioning, video equipped.
What is that telephone number?
670-6919.
Would you repeat that, please?
670-6919. Or else you can get me on my mobile at 520-1766.
Okay, are you ready for Miss Black Oklahoma?
Oh, I'm waiting for it.
Have you picked a winner yet?
Oh, yeah, Dale City gonna win.
Oh, Miss Blackdale
Miss
City's going to
Blackdale
win.
City.
Okay.
That's Miss McLean.
Well, I want you to know I thought that the Pacers was going to win last night.
Well, yeah, we did think that, but it didn't happen. So now we're gonna let Dale City win this Black, whatever country.
Hey, Sam, as far as the tour go, about how much time do we have to give you? Will you help us plan the trips and stops and
I
things
can
like
do
that?
all of that. I can do everything for you. You must find you a place to go if you have to.
All right.
Okay.
Are you economical? Are you competitive? Huh?
Nobody in town can't beat me.
Okay, well, thank you so very kindly. And I would like to remind all of you that you have to pick up your tickets because there will be no tickets sold at the door. We are about to sell out. You can get tickets at Robert Gates Barbershop, 2609 North Martin Luther King. You can also get tickets at Johnson Jardina's here in Oklahoma City. Now, if you want some good barbecue, let me tell you what you can do. Go to Leo's Barbecue. You can have, it's the only place in town where you can have your cake and eat it too. Leo's Barbecue, 3613 North Kelly in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Don't forget Ron K. and Renee's The Beauty Shop, 4270787. She's having a grand opening, and we will be telling you more about that. Let me repeat, Betty Mac. Mike, I'm so proud of you. Did you know that the Waffle House on Reno and Martin Luther King, or Reno and Easton, was owned by a young black man? Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I want you all to
Miss
know that.
Miss
The
Betty Mack?
Waffle House. The Waffle House
Okay.
is owned by a young black man.
Back to Miss Betty Mack. What were you saying about that?
I was saying that the beauty shop is opening.
Where is it?
That's 4701 North Martin Luther King.
So on one end of Martin Luther King, we have a new beauty shop opening.
Okay, we have about 3 minutes. I want to hear the people. Call me and tell me what you think. You've heard what other people have thought. I've told you about the Miss Black Oklahoma contestants. I've invited you to the welcoming party. I've invited you to pick up your tickets, and I would like to thank all of you that's advertising. That's the most beautiful book that you will ever see. And I would like to repeat for those of you that say that people don't love Clara Luper, I haven't asked anybody to buy a ticket or an ad from me that are refused. And I want to thank all of you in advance.
Mom, will you be speaking during the pageantry?
Calvin, I am the state promoter.
Are you a guest speaker at
I'm
any
the
of the
state
luncheons?
promoter. I'll be speaking at anytime. Anytime you hear me, I'm speaking because I do have something to say. I'm from Hoffman, Oklahoma, graduated at the top 5 of my class from Grayson High School, where we only had 5 in our class. Calvin, let the people speak. I want to know what the people think. They've heard all about these beautiful young ladies, and they are beautiful. If we don't push our own children, who will?
Now, how could we, the people, I mean, what can we do to help with the pageant? Outside buying a ticket?
You can
during that week?
Give
Is
gifts.
there anything special?
And do you know that we have a funeral home that's given a scholarship thanks to Audrey Howard Harris, Howard Harris's funeral home. The funeral directors are helping us with transportation. Oh, it's just so much help, and help comes from everywhere. You are surprised. And if we haven't contacted you, why do we have to contact you? Call me at 424-3949. Just let me know what you're going to do for
Mom, I'm on a limited budget. Could I give us a limited budget scholarship?
You can give a SOC scholarship. It's all right with us because we don't have resources like some other people, but we have you. Freddie Stevens has already contributed to the pageant. Oh, it's unbelievable. And Mr. Leonardo DeBose will be directing our music. Mrs. Janetta Williams will be in charge of our opening number and so others. We will finish talking to you about this next Saturday. And whatever you do, you call a friend and tell your friend that you heard it on the Clara Luper radio show. Calvin, I know it's birthday time, I want to give you plenty of time because I want you to do your best this morning.
Mom, it's so easy to do my best because I'm good when I start.
You're good, but Terry Martin say, not only that, I want to help you with the pageant. Terry Martin, a teacher in Oklahoma City, has made a contribution to see to it that pageant will go. Nobody can say too much about Burley and Nero. Nobody can say too much about Rodale Hornbeak. I can say this: if you want to buy a car, you need to buy a car from somebody that will help your people.
Rodale Hornbeak, he's down at Advanced Motors, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mom, this is a very, very, very special weekend because I'm celebrating an upcoming birthday of the Clara Luper Corridor, and a past birthday for a good friend of mine, Viola. Viola, happy birthday to you. So to the Clara Luper Corridor opening coming up sometime this month, and to a good friend Viola, this song goes out especially to you to motivate you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Clara Luper Corridor. Happy birthday, Viola. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
I'm I'm sure that dog is barking now because they tell me that he barks every time you sing. This is a Clara Luper radio show, and it's been a pleasure for you to be with me today. I would like to say thanks to all of you, and I want you to know that Reverend Morris T. Holmes will be part of the Miss Black Oklahoma
Morris
celebration.
Holmes, okay.
Reverend Morris T. Holmes, and they are building a beautiful church. And I would like to say thank you to all of you. I would like for you to call me. If you want to do anything, you better do it now, because if you don't do it now, tomorrow might be too late.
Well, Mom, I've extended the challenge to the staff members to outdo us.
Outdo us. Now,
I'm talking about us, those of us that will be a part of the Calvin Luper dinner. They got to go some in their decorations. They got to go some in their speakers. They got to go some in their motivational attitude, because what we're going to do, we're going to make sure that all the young ladies leave that dinner inspired and ready to be and to represent our great state of Oklahoma.
The winner will be going to Atlanta, Georgia, and that's going to be exciting, where they'll be participating in Miss Black Miss Black USA International.
It's Miss Black Oklahoma time.
Nobody called from Langston University.
Miss Black Oklahoma time.
Langston University, let's go, let's go, let's go. And to all of my girls, my beautiful
We'd like to
girls.
thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Clara Luper Show. Join Sister Clara Luper here each and every Saturday from 9 until 10 at your number one gospel station, KTLV. And until next Saturday, may God bless you.
And if you